Well, 6 suspects linked to the murder of Kaizer Chiefs player Luke Fleurs today make their first appearance at the Roodepoort Magistrates Court. The 24-year-old was gunned down in a hijacking at a petrol station in Honeydew last week. He was shot once and then later succumbed in hospital. The suspects were arrested earlier this week following an intense operation that was led by police crime intelligence. The police believe that the suspects are part of a syndicate responsible for car hijackings in Gauteng, and the search for more suspects continues. Let's go live now to Linda Mnisi, who's following the story, joining us from Roodepoort. Linda, good morning. Great deal of interest in this one. We saw yesterday at the memorial just a family in pieces having to say goodbye to the memory of their loved one, a person who had an impact on so many different lives. And today we, come face to face with the people who are alleged to have done this.
Absolutely, Iman. Today, the court gets to uncover the faces behind that gruesome murder. The 6 men that are alleged to have been part of that hijacking that led to his murder will make their very first court appearance today, and dealing primarily with the administrative issues, officially being charged, but also determining whether or not they have legal representation in order, of course, for the processes of the court to unfold. So today it is that day where the family will get to see exactly, who is behind this murder. But of course, this has, like you say, garnered a lot of public interest, and the expectation was that, we'd see scenes of supporters outside the court. But what we're seeing this morning is a relatively quiet Roodepoort Magistrates Court. In fact, the people that you see behind me are not necessarily Kaizer Chiefs supporters, but these are people that are coming to access the court for various services. Some of them have court appearances, some of them have matters that are sitting. So, not much activity really outside the court, but also we've taken note of the police presence. In fact, when we arrived this morning, Iman, we found the security officials informing the people that are accessing the court that today there needs to be a more coordinated way of entering the court, as there will be a high-profile case. This is not to restrict people from entering the court, but to ensure that they manage the movements of people, and also to ensure that they are safe.
All right, so we'll hear more as the suspects appear. Expect it to be a fairly smooth and quick process, right, Junior? Linda, sorry, it's expected to be a quick process.
Absolutely, because it is... Yeah. It is, of course, expected to be a short court appearance, given that it is the first court appearance. And like I said, issues like legal representation are issues that are quite important with this particular first court appearance. And also we'll get to hear if they are ready. I mean, given the fact that they were arrested in the early hours of Wednesday morning, we're also expecting to hear whether or not they will or are intending to apply for bail. But at this stage, really, it is to determine whether or not they have legal representation, and that they be formally informed of their rights, and also the charges that have been leveled against them. So it's only those issues, and that is why it's going to be, short. You'll also remember that it's part of the rules according to the criminal procedure, and of course the Constitution of South Africa, that any persons that are arrested have a right to make a court appearance within 48 hours of their arrest. So today would have been the last day, really, that the police would have to bring them to a court of law. So those preliminary issues will be dealt with, and then the matter will, of course, be postponed to the next court appearance.
Right. Linda, thank you very much for that. Again, another story we'll be keeping a close watch on.